All right, some pretty big NFL news has come out the last 2 days. I know I'm a little late on this. I saw it while I was recording a video, actually. So Vita Vea requested a trade. Now, I do not think Vita Vea will get traded. I think this is just a contract negotiation move we've seen 100 times. Although, if he is traded, I could see him going to a place like the Raiders. But I do not believe he will be traded. And if he is, yikes, the Bucs are kind of screwed. Losing Mike Evans, Levante David, and Vita Vea in one offseason, yikes. But some other news, Micah Parsons is expected to miss the first month and a half. Wow. Now, I am kind of a Micah Parsons hater, but he is a phenomenal player at getting to the quarterback, not necessarily in the run game, but getting to the quarterback, he is a very, very good player. And yeah, I mean, it sucks. The Green Bay defense is really going to struggle for those first 6-7 weeks, you know? And then my favorite piece of news, Jalen Carter signed a 4-year contract extension with the Philadelphia Eagles, $152 million worth, 38 AAS, and 106 guaranteed. Wow. Keeping him, so this means a lot. Now he's under contract through 2031. Now, the Eagles obviously have a lot of guys they need to re-sign, but I don't think this is really going to stop them from doing that. First off, congratulations, Jalen Carter. He's the highest paid D tackle in NFL history. That is crazy. I mean, he has shown when he's healthy, he is definitely one of the best D tackles in the league. The only thing is he needs to stay healthy. Like last season, he was not healthy, but once he got healthy, he was a game wrecker. But he was not healthy for most of the year last year. If he can stay healthy this year and prove that that contract is worth it, I think there's a big win for Philadelphia Eagles and Howie Roseman. And obviously the salary cap goes up every year, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm just going to take a look. So, looking at the Philadelphia salary cap, I'm not looking at the logistics of Jalen Carter's contract. So, looking at... Sorry, this just is not here. So the Eagles do, I will say, the Eagles do have a quite high number of dead cap, sorry. But, look, like, once it loads out, I'll share with you the salary cap report for the Eagles. Now, I don't believe this is including Jalen Carter's contract, but this year, Eagles. So cap room, the Eagles right now, I don't think this is including Jalen Carter's contract. It is, because he's on his 5th-year option, sorry. The Eagles have $26 million still this year, which is absolutely crazy considering who is on their roster. But looking at some notable 2027 contracts, let's take a look at that. Should have had this open up. I just wanted to do this fast. So looking at the Eagles 2027 cap, who needs a contract? Nope, I looked up the wrong thing because not 68 people need a contract. So, next year, the Philadelphia Eagles, if it loads, of course. Hold on. Although I will say, some notable free agent signings for the Eagles. You have starter Tyler Steen at right guard. Interior defensive lineman Byron Young, who is loved by Vic Fangio. Interior defensive lineman Moro Jomo, who's a D tackle. I do expect him to get a contract in the coming days as well. Running back Tank Bigsby, tight end Dallas Goedert, QB Tanner McKee, and Nolan Smith. So Nolan Smith is under contract in 2027 on a 5th-year option, though. Now, Jalen Carter is on his 5th-year option in 2027 as well. So right now, honestly, the Eagles got Jalen Carter on quite a steal. I mean, he's going into his 4th year, hold on, let me just pull this up. So he's going into his 4th year. And through 3 years, now I want to say, he missed a lot of games this season. Because neither of his shoulders were healthy. But once he got back, he really was good. He only played 12 games this year, but logged 3 sacks. And, for an interior defensive lineman, that's really good. And along with those 3 sacks, he also had 21 solo tackles and 33 total, which actually ties his rookie year number, which he played 16 games and had 6 sacks and 2 forced fumbles. Last year with the Eagles, he had 4.5 and 3 and 2 forced fumbles. So honestly, if you look at it from purely stat-based, through 12 games, this was his best year. Of course, 2023 is kind of debatable. You could go either way with that. Now, I want to make it very clear that Jalen Carter is a phenomenal player. When he is on the field, he makes Eagles defense better. I think back to week 1 versus Dallas, where he got ejected before the game because him and Dak Prescott was spitting on each other. Oh, see, that's another thing we'll get to. And he really anchors the defensive line. When he's not out, the defensive line is worse. That was shown all year with the Eagles. And then he is so good in the run and pass game. In the run game, without him, we allow over 100 yards per game. With him, we allow 80. Wow, that's a big difference. That might seem like a lot, but that is. And then, of course, in the pass game, he's constantly getting pressures. He actually had some of the, not last year, but 2024, he had the 3rd highest pressure rate for D tackles. And obviously, he's a sack getter, which is impressive for a D tackle to finish the year with 3 sacks in 12 games. Obviously, you'd like to see a little more from your first-round pick, but still, he's a phenomenal player. This is phenomenal, but really the main thing is will he stay healthy? And can he keep his behavior good? And if he can't, then this is a miss for Howie Roseman, sadly. But I believe that Jalen Carter, because the Eagles made it very clear to him. I don't know if you guys keep up, probably not, because I don't think any of you are Eagles fans. But throughout the offseason, the Eagles made it very clear to Jalen Carter that he can't just do whatever he wants. They showed him that by giving Jordan Davis the contract extension first, and they've been in contract negotiation with Moro Jomo all offseason. So I think that really opened his eyes to, hey, I need to lock it in. You're the 9th overall pick. You're going to get a contract extension. You're really good. All the trade rumors, I also think, sent something into his mind. I don't think the Eagles are ever actually trying to trade him. They obviously declined the Myles Garrett trade that had Jalen Carter in the package. Overall, I really like this. I really like this for my team. This makes us better for years to come. Unless Jalen Carter suddenly falls off a cliff, which I cannot see happening. We're a good team. We're a good defense with him. We're a good defensive line, which is great. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I know some of my friends told me it's a lot of money. It's an overpay. You're going to have to pay a lot of people. Yes, we do have a lot of people to pay. But I'll say this. So Quinniano Bay, and Cooper DeGino up for contract extensions next year. That contract doesn't stop Quinyon nor Coop from getting that contract extension. Because like I said, this year and next year, Jalen Carter's on his rookie deal and then 5th-year contract. Good on Howie Roseman for getting it done when he did, because this opens up cap room to do these extensions. And of course, you have other guys you need to extend. In 2028, you have Devonta Smith, Jalen Hurts. You have a bunch of guys that you need to extend eventually. And I am very glad that Howie Roseman is ahead of schedule with the Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter contract extensions. It is very good. I'm very happy. I'm pleased as an Eagles fan. Go Birds. You know what's crazy? Literally right when I stopped recording, the Vikings extend Brian O'Neill through 2030, which is actually not something I saw coming. But I do think it's a good move. Obviously, their O-line has been a little shaky, and last year it actually was better. I know it didn't really seem like it if you're a Vikings fan after watching the film, but it was better than it was the year prior with Sam Darnold. I think that's a good move. Overall, the past 2 days I have actually thought have been really interesting, and you don't really see that right at the start of training camp. I mean, I'm super hyped, and actually I want to talk about one more thing. A.J. Brown is already a little upset in New England, and for that, I'll say I'm sorry, New England. He is definitely a diva, but at his best, he is a good player. So, yeah, overall, the past 2 days, really exciting in terms of NFL news. I'm very excited to see this upcoming season. Honestly, I don't think Vita Vea will be traded, but I hope he is, because that would just spice everything up so much more. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I love you, and spread some positivity today.